Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, and frogs, my name is Darius P, and welcome back to another Mortal Kombat 1. I almost said come up tutorial, but no, this is not a come up tutorial. We are going over mashing. What is mashing? When should you mash? When should I mash, right? And how to stop your opponents from mashing on you all of the time. So let's get to it. First of all, what is mashing? This is mashing. That down one right there, that is mashing, and everybody do it. Every Rain player does this, right? They will do 4-3-2 and then mash down one after that. Now, Darius P, why is that down one called mashing? Because you are mashing buttons, or pressing, as you will hear me call it sometimes. You are mashing after it is not your turn, right? After this move is -5. That 4-3-2 is -5. So it is not your turn, but Rain players, they will definitely mash down one after that every single time, right? So Darius P, if all Rains do it, even the pro players are doing it, why are they doing this? Well, because mashing down one after the 4-3-2, and this is not just for Rain either. I'm going to show you guys this with Sub-Zero, and this will go for every single character in the game, right? Rain can mash down one after the 4-3-2 because there is no risk against 99% of the characters, and also 99.99% of the players that play this game. He can get away with this. And I'm going to go over when Rain should not mash also. So Darius P, why is this not a risk? Well, like I said, against 99% of the characters that's in this game. Let's take Omni-Man for example, right? And I'm also going to show you why against 99% of the players, because this is good risk versus Omni-Man, but not against most players, right? So I'm going to make Rain do this. Well, did it too for early. Okay, so watch this. It's my turn, right? So what I'm doing is I'm gonna punish this with Conqueror, the 1-2. Well, not punish it, but take my turn back. But I can't because he's mashing. Because he's mashing, and you will hear me a lot of times say, why are they mashing right there? It is not their turn. It is because I am trying to take my turn back with a high, which you can sometimes. We'll go over that in just a bit, but not versus that string, right? So I can't take my turn back with the high. Let me make him do that again. You can't take your turn back with the high. Even though that's -5, you can't. Okay, Darius P, why don't I just use a mid? Okay, use your little mid. His fastest mid is back one. It is a 12 frame starter, right? No, it's too slow. It's too slow. Actually, and if I do that down one faster or perfectly, right? The best you can get with Omni-Man is to trade right there. But what Omni-Man can do, like I said, versus 99% of the players, you can mash down one, but against the 1%ers, I get a punish on a full combo, right? If I backdash this, I'm also showing you guys how to lab versus these characters in the game. Now, like right now, you can see that this down one will not hit you. If you take a step back, it will not hit you, ever. And if you got a fast enough button, or a button that goes far enough, you can get a full combo every single time. That's too far away. This is how you would lab this, right? Just mess that up, but that is how you would lab that. So a Rain player, right now, a Rain player should never ever mash down one against you ever again, because you can do that. Now, if you are a Rain player, by all means, do this, because 99% of the players that you play against are not going to do that little backdash and then do a mid on you or do a high that's far reaching, right? So right now you can do this. And you can do that almost out of every single string. So basically, you can, okay, now I'm gonna go over when should you not mesh if you are a range, well, any player, right? When should you not mesh? Let me go over to Omni-Man, right? Now, is he still blocking? Yeah. Omni-Man has back 1-1. This move is -7. You cannot duck and do a down one on any move that is -7 or above, right? If it's -7, you cannot duck and get a down one. So you can't mesh. I would love to do this. I would love, but I can't. And let me show you why. So I'm gonna go on, right now I'm on Rain, and I'm gonna make him do this. Actually, he can't even duck. Look, I'm gonna make him duck. Let's make sure that my controls button lock is on. I'm just gonna hold down one. Watch this. Well, hold down. He can't even duck it. If it's -7 or -8 or 9, 10, 11, 12, if it's -8, you can punish, but if it's -7, you cannot duck, right? So if it's -6 or below, you can mash on all high attacks. You just can. That is the way the game goes, right? But since this is I just did it too slow right then. Since this is -7, you cannot mash on high attacks. You should, I know it is, get it out there, SP. I know it is a lot, but you have to go in the game and look at all of these strings and see what the frame data is so you can stop people from mashing on you, right? See, I even mash some where I shouldn't be, but if I see that they are not doing a down one, not doing a down one or a high move, or they're trying to go into a mid, after I do this, I am mashing down one. It depends on the character that I am playing against, right? But after that move, if it is -7 or above, they cannot duck, right? Let me show you another character who also does this a lot. It is Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero players, they do this all the time. Actually, every player in this game does it. And I'm also gonna show you the character like Johnny Cage or Liu Kang, who you cannot do this against. But first, let's go to Sub-Zero, right? Let's go to Sub-Zero, and I will show you that who you can't do this against. Remember when I said you can do this versus, you can duck versus 99% of the characters in this game? Well, you can. But Johnny and Liu Kang are two of the characters that you can't. So who am I on? Let's go over to Sub-Zero. This string right here. Let me make him block. You'll see it's -5. If it's -6 or below, you can down one mesh. And you will notice all Sub-Zero players do this. Now, most of them don't know why they're doing it, but a lot of them will know why they're doing it because they know that Johnny Cage cannot do a high after that move, right? So let me record him do this. Down one. I gotta block this first. See, I try to punish with a high. You can't. Well, I try to take my turn back with the high. You can't, right? Okay, what is this? Is it 4-3? You can't mash versus Johnny because he has this move right here, the 9-frame mid. He has footless. No, it's 4. It's dizzy knee. It's a 9-frame mid. So therefore, this is why people. This is one of the reasons people say that Johnny Cage is the best character in the game. This is one of the reasons, because he can do this. Because he can do that and you can't mash on them. Most characters, this happens to. Or they go into some slow mid, right? I just went into a slow mid. Or that was probably a slow high. Let me put him back. This is a high, right? So you can't do that. If you got a 9-frame mid or a 10-frame mid, I do not think there are any 11-frame mids in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you need a 10-frame mid or... Now, I'm not going to go over all of the frame data math in this game, but to stop people from meshing down one on you after definitely Sub-Zero string. Now, like I said, you need to go over these strings yourself, but definitely after this string, you can 9-frame mid if you have Johnny Cage, or the 10-frame mid if you have Liu Kang. Liu Kang's, I believe it is back too. I might just go in and show you that. So yeah, you cannot do that versus Johnny Cage. Okay, so Darius P, if I'm not playing Johnny Cage or Liu Kang or a character with one of those very fast mids, how do I stop other players from mashing on me? Well, this is where it gets really, really fun for me, right? This is why I think fighting games are just the best, because of these mind games right here. Now, rain players are going to do this, right? They are going to do that, right? They are going to do that every single time, where most of them, right? And what they want you to do is this. Either this, try to take your turn back with the high, or that. What did they lose? They got hit by a down one. That's it. They took that. That is all they took. Now, here begins the mind games. Remember when I showed y'all earlier that you can backdash and then do the back one, right? Because that does work, right? That does work, full combo. I just messed it up trying to show y'all my new combo, right? So that does work, right? Or they want you to do this. Because if you just do a down one, what does the down one also, let me, this is where it gets, is he blocking? Yeah, he's blocking. Down one is what? -8. Remember that I took, well, -8 can be punished by a high anyway. Well, no. Down ones cannot be punished by a standing high attack. They must be punished by another down one. And the thing is, if they know that you're gonna do this, let me get it right. If they know you're gonna do this, right, to stop their down one, guess what they're gonna start doing? Let me do this. They're gonna block. Why? Because after they just block that, you're now -8. You're now -8, and guess what? They get to down one back. And guess what? If I do this, it jails. If I punish her down one with if I can actually punish it, if I punish her down one, guess what? You can't duck. You can't duck. I will make him duck the entire time, right? He's still ducking, still ducking. I'm still recording. He's still ducking. See, he can't duck. If I can actually punish this, see, he can't duck. If you punish somebody's down one, they cannot duck and then, you know, try to take their turn back like that. So they want you to duck. They want you to down one so they can block it, right? They'll block. You down one, they down one back, get their punish, and now they can start their offense once again, right? So they want you to do that. Or they also, now there's P, but I can backdash like you said. Yes, you can. But what if they do this? If they do that, right? You get clipped. There is no backdash. So if you're not gonna down one, right, and they expect you to backdash, they can start doing the down three. Now, your option is you can jump, right? Actually, you can you up block this second hit? You can't. You can up block the first one. Yeah. You can jump, That doesn't work, but you can jump, but if they do a down one, you're gonna get hit. There's so many you can do it. You can jump back, but like I said, if they do a down one, you are going to get hit. You can take your turn back right then. Now the mind games go back and forth. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do? Who's going to make the right decisions most of the time, right? Now, winning this game within the game will make you a 100% better player if you can win the mini game inside of the game. Pro players, they are playing this game. You may not even notice it, but they are playing this game right here the entire match. And a lot of people that you're playing against, especially in those higher ranks, they're also playing this game, right? Now the game is still very, very new, still in its infant stage, right? So all of these little small parts have not been labbed out just yet, but some of them have, especially with Rain, because you see this a lot with the more popular characters, and then sometimes even with the more popular characters, not all of these things have been labbed out, but this is the game within the game. And let me go back to character select. Some characters can just skip this part of the game, right? They don't have to play these. Like Johnny does not have to. I'm gonna show you Liu Kang real quick, right? We know Johnny does not have to play this mind game, and there are also more other things you can do. This character does not. The best characters in the game do not have to play this mind game. I'm gonna stay on, or let's go to Sub-Zero real quick, right? Who do I play? Scorpion. Sub-Zero Cyrex is amazing, by the way. Sub-Zero Cyrex is whoo, because you can slide into Cyrex. I don't know if, I guess I'll show you guys this real quick. But you might have seen me. Why are you blocking? That's because you have it on block. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. I did it wrong, but you can get up and combo from that. It's quite crazy. So Liu Kang has this move. Actually, it goes back and comes forward. Like, this is so good. This move is so good, even though there's a high. This move is so good, right? And it's -4. So what Sub-Zero players will do, let me actually, that's why you had him blocking, so he can block that. The guys, let me know if you want more videos like this, because, and then down one, right? You can't do a high, but Liu Kang can do that too, right? And then get a full combo just like so. Can Liu Kang backdash this? He can't, it's too close. See, you gotta lab this so you can get your punish. See, here's another mind game, right? If you think that if you know or think that Sub-Zero player is going to mesh after that, you can wait on him to do that, right? You can just mash down one on your own, right? You can let him do this and then punish. Why am I going so slow? And then punish, or you can do that, but you got Liu Kang and you can do this. You have Liu Kang, so you can do that. I don't know. Whoa. So you can do that with Liu Kang. So that's 12 frames? That works? I think I just did down one too slow. Let me see. Yeah, I did down one too slow. So at worst, with Sub-Zero, you're gonna trade, right? You can't jump. Oh, you can jump. They didn't punish though, so he can block. So he can block this. So you're not getting anything. Your best bet with Liu Kang. Hold up, what? Yeah, your best bet with Liu Kang is to do that back too. But guess what? There are even more mind games, right? Even more. Because Sub-Zero, he can slide. If I get it right, Oh my, so there's P. I can't even take, they're the mind games, but once again, you can block. You can block after that, right? But even then, you think that taking your turn back is fine because you have the 9-frame mid when they can just, he can use the armor. But if you think he's gonna armor, right, there's even more mind games. Oh, that don't even break it? Oh, that breaks it. That breaks it, but I believe that Liu Kang loses that trade. Yeah, see? You just wanna, those are the mind games when you are playing this game. So to stop, let's go back over it. To stop, because these are the most important, right? To stop someone from mashing, you can down one. If you have a really, down one is your best bet to stop somebody from mashing. Or if you have a really fast mid, if it's like -3 and up, then you do the mid. But if it's like -2, your mid is gonna be too slow. It won't work. And it also depends on the pushback of said move, right? Because what does Sub-Zero has that has pushback on it? This, right? This has pushback? Nah, you can, this -5 too. This -6. You can down one from that. I probably did it too slow or did that jail. Well, the best thing to do is just hold down, right? To see if it jails, which I don't think this jails. Actually, Liu Kang is cheating because he has a 6-frame mid. So yeah, Liu Kang can stop you from mashing on him. He has a 6-frame, I mean, not a 6-frame high. 6-frame jab is what we call it. So Liu Kang can do that. So Liu Kang is not, Liu Kang is the exception. Liu Kang and Kung Lao both have 6-frame jabs that they can use to stop you from mashing on them. But against most of the cast, you can mash. Did I answer this? When can you mash? If your move is -6 or -6 and below, you can mash your down one most of the time, right? 99% of the time you can mash your down one, but definitely not against Liu Kang and Kung Lao unless they don't know that that is the correct move to use. And like I said, not everybody has been through all of this frame data, so they will not know. They will not know. Like I said, this is the mini game within the game, and if you can win this mini game, more times than not, you are going to win the match. You're just going to be more knowledgeable and you will know all of the, because there are a lot of options, right? We just showed you Sub-Zero. He can do this. He can do down one, right? Let me actually go over to Sub-Zero. So he can do that, down one. He can do this, wait on your down one, block, or he can do this, armor. He can do this, jump, and just in case, because a lot of people will do this, right? A lot of people will also do this. Block. They will grab. So, which you can do this and duck. And then you see the grab will miss. The grab will miss. Or like I just said, it is just a lot of mind games. I might just, if you guys want me to go through every single character versus every single character in the game, just let me know in the comment section, especially if you have made it this far in the video, right? I did not think the video was going to be this long, but if you have made it this far in the video and you want me to go over that part of every single character in the game, going over because every character is going to be a mind game in there, right? And if you can win that mind game every single time, and people will have tendencies, right? Sub-Zero players, they have tendencies. Most of them do this. Most of them do that, but the good ones will do this, and then they'll slide on you, or they'll jump, or they'll neutral duck, or they'll do nothing but block. There are just so many options with each character. My name is Darius P. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video and would like to watch another one right now, you can do so by clicking on any one of the 4 boxes that you see on your screen right now. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications by hitting that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video.